You can live without it today. You can live without it between November 25th and December 2nd. I'm asking you to come along with me on this. We're not doing it. We're not buying anything. And here's why. If the American public would wake up and get their head out of there and think, you could cripple these corporations to their knees. Nobody bought. Oh my God, what did we do? What you did is you've been screwing us as consumers for a long time. And it's time the consumers are saying, enough. We're not paying it. If you did that, just those 5 days, 5 days is all I'm asking. Do not shop online. It is a cold, dreary Friday afternoon. Anyhow, what I want to talk about today is this. Why I became so frugal. And it's been going on for years. Prepping, doing it because I was just fed up with high prices and no excuse for it. But I've been frugal with everything else I've purchased over my lifetime, and therefore that's how we've been able to save money, put money away, buy houses by paying cash, buy cars by paying cash, and just learning to live within our means, but yet still live very comfortably. It's all about buying things that are on sale, buying things that are going out of business, buying things that are on clearance, etc., etc. So the reason I want to do this video today is kind of threefold. My true concern is this. We are under attack by corporate America pricing. We just are. And I know my European friends over in the UK, they're under attack also by corporate greed, corporate pricing. We are held hostage to the pricing influx that is being put on the backs of every working citizen in this world. It's happening in Australia, it's happening in Europe, it's happening in America. It's corporate greed. And I believe the big part of that is for this reasoning. We have big major players, only about a handful left in the world. We have Mark Zuckerberg, who controls Meta, who controls Facebook. So he controls his company and his little gurus, controls how people communicate and how they're talking and what they're saying and how they're bitching and how they're complaining. Now, all that information is compiled into data that AI is putting together, and it allows them to focus your attention on how they market to you, what they want you to get angry about, what they want you to be happy about, what they want you to think you have to have. That's all controlled by the Zuckerberg Foundation, Meta. We have people like Tim Bezos, who owns Amazon. Now, owning Amazon means he started out a great concept. He had a great concept, but this man owns nothing. Don't let yourself be fooled. He owns nothing except the platform that brings everything together, all the pieces. Brilliant man, pulled it all together so that he doesn't own any of these products you buy. He facilitates a platform to where people can order now online. They can click a button, say they want this. He then gets it in contact with the person at this warehouse over here, where he may warehouse some things, but he doesn't own them. Warehouse it over here, ship it from here over here with his own trucks or with contract people that he doesn't do anything but pay hourly rates to, doesn't help them with their car insurance, their car payments, none of that. They're on their own for that, but he pays them an hourly rate to transport it from here to another facility, to get it to you. Now, what he's also done in that platform is he's had all these companies, and this I know because I owned my own company and I had a retail product that I did not put on his platform. And all of the stuff that you see, you can buy on Amazon. As a retailer, as an example, that would have been me. Had I put my product on his platform, I had to show that I had so many amount of SKUs, pieces. How many pieces do I have of this item? And how many pieces do I have of this item? So I had to set up my inventory in his platform at Amazon so that Amazon knew exactly how many pieces I owned, how many pieces I had on stock. Then they would allow me to put my items on their platform. And when people ordered, it came from me. It didn't come from Amazon. It came from me. So coming from me is Amazon didn't house it. It came from me. If an order went into Amazon, I had to get it shipped out overnight. My product would arrive in a mailbox. So it would get shipped out overnight. It would get shipped out that same day if I had it at a local warehouse. If there was a local warehouse, my product could sit in his warehouse. Now, you pay space to have your product sit in his warehouse. Also with that is they got a 30% profit. Before I received anything, Amazon got 30%. So if I sold, example, I had a hair restoration product that I sold. It was my product. I formulated myself, and it sold the SKU for $129 for this bottle. And the bottle would last you 30 days to 90 days, depending on how you used it. It was $179 is what I retailed it at. Wasn't my cost, but that was my retail. At $179 when I sold that, he got 30% on top. 30% right up top. So 10% of 179 is what? $17? Multiply that 3 times. That's what he got just for allowing me to advertise my product on his platform. So without getting into all those logistics, that's how it functions. He owns nothing except the name Amazon, and he's pulled together and facilitates to get these things to you. What Amazon also has done, now that they have become the monster giant of retail, is they own Whole Foods. They own One Medical. They own CVS Drugs. They now have Amazon TV. They have Fire Stick TV. They have it all. It's all under Amazon. So you're controlled basically through that platform of everything you order worldwide or consume worldwide. And then you have people like Apple. And his name is Steve, I forget his last name. Big old gay guy that's in charge of Apple. Apple owns technology. Apple owns your Apple phone. They own so much that they just are watching everything you do, which is fine. That's the world we live in. You got to watch. I got nothing to hide. With that stated, I also will put this out there, is that then you have big gamers like Walmart. Now, I am not a fan of Walmart. I am not. But I must live in a world of reality. And reality is Walmart came into business however many decades ago, and they ran every mom and pop business out of business, from the local hardware stores to the local bakeries to the local grocery stores to the local clothing department stores. Walmart came in and ran them out as the low price leader. Once they got a low price leader in your neighborhood and built that Walmart store out here, all your communities in your inner cities, your small towns, even like what I grew up in, all those stores one by one had to close because they could no longer compete out here with Walmart, the low price leader. As they started to close their doors and there was nothing left but Walmart, what did Walmart say? We got you. Now we'll charge whatever we want. And that's what they've done. So your options are Walmart. I am not a fan of Target, and Target has done the same thing. When I was in my disco days, I used to go to Target to buy my disco clothes so I could look fabulous when I was out there spinning around. Target was the place I'd go. I have not shopped at a Target in over 10 years. I'm not interested in Target, but that's traditionally the only option in a lot of communities. Walmart, Target, that's basically what you got. Now, Target's done the same thing. They got into the food business. They got into the bakery business, the clothing business, the electronic business. They got into all of it. So your options are very small. You're either going to shop Target in your area, Walmart in your area, Whole Foods in your area. And then if you go online for places that get you the best deal to get it sent to you, you're going to go to Walmart and Target and Amazon. Those are basically your choices, what you're going to do. So that's why I talk about that we're under attack by corporate greed. So these corporations are going to set up their pricing, and you're going to be held hostage to what it is they're going to charge you, and that's exactly what you're going to pay, like it or not. We created this monster as consumers. So second thing I want to ask you is this. I'm asking you to do this with me. And the third thing, I'm going to show you how you can save even more money at these giant places to benefit you, at least to make you feel like you gained a little bit today. They didn't get you. You gained a little bit. So anyhow, here's what I would like for you to do with me. From November 25th to December 2nd, it's called Blackout Friday. Blackout Friday. And they are just going to impound you with tons and tons of these irresistible sales that you can't manage to stay away from you. And you're going to be on your computer and pushing buttons, and you're going to be like frantic saying, I want this and I want that. Oh my God, that's a great deal. I'm asking you, don't shop, period. Do not spend a dime. From the 25th of November, which is 2 days before Thanksgiving, until December 2nd. Do not go online and buy anything at any of these places. Do not walk into Walmart and give them your hard-earned dollars that these low-priced leaders, no longer being low-priced, are trying to entice you to buy this fabulous deal you must have. You don't need it. If you can live without it today, you can live without it between November 25th and December 2nd. I'm asking you to come along with me on this. We're not doing it. We're not buying anything. And here's why. If the American public would wake up and get their head out of their uncomfortable back, if you'll get your head out of there and think, you could cripple these corporations to their knees. Nobody bought? Oh my God, what did we do? What you did is you've been screwing us as consumers for a long time. And it's time that consumers are saying, enough, we're not paying it. If you did that, just those 5 days is all I'm asking. Do not shop online. Do not go to Walmart. Do not go to Target. Do not go to Whole Foods. Prep, plan, get everything you need in advance, at least as far as staples for your home. And do not shop. You would cripple these MFs like they had not seen it coming. Then they start to listen to the consumer again. But in the meantime, I want to show you this. Here's another way you can shop. Let's take a journey down my computer real quick. I want to show you stuff. Now, we have done this many, many times. Let's go over here to Walmart. Go online, your phone, your computer, and type in clearance. Clearance selection. You have clearance clothes, clearance furniture, clearance food, clearance shoes. Click on it. Let's take a look at clearance foods for giggles and grins. Come on. There we go. Clearance foods. Now, these are foods that I would not eat, but you might eat them in your home. So let's take a look here. What do they got to offer me? Well, let's look. Now, they have got, here's another thing I want you to just be aware of. Example. Let's take a look at these potatoes. These potatoes here is a 5-pound bag for $2.47. Now, do you believe that these people here are your low-price leaders when I can go down and get a 5-pound bag of potatoes at my local Safeway for 77 cents? You tell me that these people are your low-price leaders. They're not. But there are some things that you can take a look on clearances and see what they've got. Let's get out of food because that just exasperates me. Let's just stick with clearance for a moment. I can hear Kevin out there clicking around. He's probably wondering what I'm doing too. Here we go, clearance. Let's take a look at clearance clothes under $5. Now, some of you watching may have children. You may have grandchildren, and you may want to send them some nice little jammies for Christmas, something of that nature. Anyhow, let's take a look at this. Character toddler long sleeve shirt and pant pajamas are ranging between $5 and $8.98. Now you can get the whole set for $5. You saved $4 just by getting this, by going to clearance under $5. And you can see up here, they have got all of these different categories you can go to. So my point is, I'm not going to shop for you. I want you to take a look at the clearance items and see what you can find in their clearance section online. And then when you get to the store, just take a picture of this. It doesn't say anything about having to order it online. So example, here we go. We've got these pants, women's loose, high waist, wide leg workout leggings. Normally $13.48, you can get it for $3.98. So I'm asking, why would you want to pay $14 for those when you can get them for $4? Just a question. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Go to Walmart. Let's go over to Safeway. That's where I shop. Safeway also has what's called clearance food. Now you can order this online or take a picture of it so that when you get into the store, because it doesn't say you have to order online, it just says clearance food items. And take a look here. Now let's take a look at your hash browns. Some folks may want to buy hash browns instead of doing it themselves. If that's what you want to do, you can get 10-count hash browns here. See it? For $3.99. I'm not sure if it's marked that way in the case, but you certainly get it here. So take a picture of it, go into your little store, pick up them little hash browns, and if that's not what the price is, you show them that's exactly what I'm paying because that's what this ad says. So a can of corn here. They say it's regularly $1.79. They've got it on clearance for $1.50. I still think it's too much, but hey, it's saving you a little over a quarter, so you might as well do it. Sweet peas, same thing over there. Here we go here. Just go through the section and find things that you may be interested in that says it's on clearance. And if it is, and it's a decent price, get it. So Safeway has those. Now let's take a look here at Target. Target does the same thing right there. I had them open a moment ago. So let's take a look at Target. Target has, what are we looking for? None of your business. I just want to take a look at clearance. So let's type in clearance. Take a look at clearance right there. Now they have shop by category. What do you want to take a look at? You want to take a look at clothing and accessories, beauty, baby, whatever you want to look at. Home clearance. Let's take a look at home clearance for giggles and grins. And then it's going to give you other categories. You have kitchen, bedding. Let's take a look at bedding. We all like to curl up in a nice little warm bed in the wintertime. At least I do. So let's take a look at bedding. Now as an example here, let's go on. Here you've got, I'm looking for the best deals that I would be interested in, but you might be as well. So here, example, here is this bedroom set here. You've got a 3-piece heather stripe comforter bedding set. Gives you all the particulars on it. Normally $109. They'll have it on clearance for you for $87.99. Take a picture of that, march your little self down to Target or shop online, and make sure you get that deal. Let's take a look at, well, I think you're getting the point. Go to clearance and then pull up what it is you're looking for. Let's take a look over here. We did Target, we did Walmart, we did clearance on bedding. If you want anything from Amazon, you can do 2 different things. You can go to refurbished items. That's a great category. Refurbished items on clearance. Now, these are things that have been refurbished that are still good. Refurbished means that somebody got it, it had a dent, they didn't like it, whatever the case may be, and they sent it back. So now they're going to refurbish it at Amazon to make sure that it can go right back out and sell it to you. So let's keep looking here. So here's an example. You've got an Apple iPad 9.7-inch, Wi-Fi ready, 32 gigabytes, not bad. Normally $103, you can get it for $88. Go to the refurbished items. Let's take a look at some other things that might interest you. Let's see here. Now we have a 12-piece kitchen towel dish set for $4.97. 12 kitchen towels for your kitchen for $4.97. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Go to refurbished items. Go to their categories. Refurbished clearance items. And let's just get rid of that items and go to refurbished clearance. And there's refurbished. And here you're normally going to have a lot of electronics. But as an example here, you have a Dell Chromeback 11.6 screen memory card Chrome. It has the whole whistles and bells. New price on this is $349. You can get it for $59. It's refurbished. The same thing down here at that Dell. So my point to you is this. Take a look at refurbished items. Take a look at items that are on clearance. Don't pay full retail. These are your only options. If you're going to shop online, you might as well get the best deal for you. They also have a section for phones that have been unlocked. So you see that? So example again, you got your little granddaughter, grandson, whomever, or maybe even for yourself. Here's a smartwatch. This one's a woman's, a smartwatch. Normally $100, $37. Isn't that great? So that's how I shop. I shop that way a lot. We have a 75-inch television in the living room. Oh yeah, that is a refurbished television set. My 75-inch television set in the living room 1 year ago, I paid $270 delivered. Let's go take a look and I'll show you. $270 of pure enjoyment right here on the wall. Let's turn it on. It's got great color. It's beautiful. There's no issues with it. Let's go to my favorite channel of all. Right over here to YouTube. There we go. Oh, there I am. Look at me. Okay, now that we're into YouTube, let's do something even more fun. Let's go to my library. My library is going to take you right up here and turn down my volume. And then what you're going to want to do on your TV is in your library, check out my channel. But let's go to my channel, and there we are. Let's pull up my video and look at this on this big wide TV. Damn, my living room looks good, doesn't it? There it is.
I'm gonna turn this off. This box.
There it is. So, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Save you money. Be a wise consumer. And shop affordably. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Be kind. Ciao.